It is 5:44 p.m., which means it is time for your nightly dose of acid rain. I was just at the port at Balfenheim, and I am now headed through the Cherubi Steppe to the North Sword area. It is very twilighty right now. I'm not sure if it's normally like this or not. Does time actually pass in this area? Pretty sure time doesn't pass. It's kind of funny that this game would... Pinello, do you really not have telekinesis? Seriously? Just gonna keep swinging your stick at this dragon that's shooting fire at you from the sky? That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, no, it's interesting that this game would implement a weather mechanic so that the weather changes fairly regularly, but they would not institute a day and night mechanic. I wonder what the thought process was there. Does this world of Ivalice just not have day and night? Seems like a pretty unfortunate circumstance. I've never been to Alaska before. You know, when it's like day half the year and night the other half. But that sounds terrible. Sounds like it would really screw with your circadian rhythm. I almost said Arcadian rhythm. That would be completely different. I mean, to be fair, my favorite sleep schedule is to be awake for 17 hours and then sleep for 9. Now you might be thinking, yeah, that sounds pretty good. But then you realize that 17 plus 9 is 26. And there are only 24 hours in the day. So yes, I did go a week of my life. Basically just rotating when I was sleeping. Just slowly moving throughout the day until I eventually wrapped around to a semi-normal sleep schedule. I was going to bed at like 2 in the afternoon. Or one time I went to bed at, 7 in the morning. One time I went to bed at like 6 in the evening. It happened. It was actually awesome. And I really wish that I lived on a planet that actually rotated just a hair slower, so that I could actually have my 26-hour day. It makes me very happy. So if anyone feels like inventing a spinny machine or whatever that'll affect the rotation of the Earth and cause days to be 2 hours longer, I would definitely appreciate it. You know, other than the probable massive weather disruptions that would cause. And, all the various animals that would absolutely die because of the change in the fundamental state of the Earth. But other than that, I think it would be really nice. I think it would be really good, other than those small details. Do I want to kill you, giant tortoise? I feel like I want to kill you. I don't know why. You're an adamantitan, but I just feel like I don't think I've killed enough of you. You guys are somewhat difficult to find. So I'm just gonna go ahead and run over here and give you what for. Your chain is clipping through the ground, sir. Sir, your chain is clipping through the ground. I'm gonna need you to get a hold of yourself and stop clipping through solid objects. You are tearing apart the fundamental state of our reality, sir. Sir. I feel like that would be probably the worst part of virtual reality. The best part obviously being outside without having to actually deal with the sun. I think that's probably the best thing about virtual reality. No sunburns, right? But I feel like the worst thing would probably be what happens when a glitch takes place, right? Like, you think it's bad when you're playing like a first-person shooter and a glitch happens and you start jiggling all over the place and you're like, whoa, what the think about a glitch in virtual reality. Think about that. You're like walking along and then suddenly you're falling, or like you're spinning around really fast for no reason, and then you have to get that thing off your face as fast as possible, because otherwise you are gonna barf. It could happen. It could happen. Stomachs are very sensitive, now that I think about it. Like, it seems counterproductive. Like, if you've ever been walking and the ground suddenly gives way underneath you, right? Like, you step on a loose step or something and suddenly you're stepping on air. Your stomach doesn't feel good, right? Your stomach's like, oh, God, why? Like, you get all nauseous. It's like, hey, body, why would you make me throw up or, like, want to throw up just because I'm falling? How does that make any sense? Like, is it just that falling is a sensation that our stomachs aren't used to? So it's less of a, response of your body and more just that's how your body interprets that sensation as nausea? Or is your body really just like, oh God, I'm falling, please let me throw up. I don't want to have food in me while falling. Maybe if I get rid of food, I'll weigh less and therefore fall slower. Now that I think about it, I think I've cracked the code. Your body needs to take basic physics so that it knows that throwing up's not going to help it. Hello, it's raining. Well, this is actually a very pleasant rain. Not bad at all. So I've got to kill everyone here. It's another one of those. I've just got to run around, kill some bell wyverns. Let them smack each other with sticks. Oh, stretch. Oh, I love playing Final Fantasy 12. Just let go of the controller. Let them do their thing. That guy's holding up. Looking pretty good. Oh, hey, Bosch killed this one. There you go, Bosch. Oh, hey, and Bosch leveled up. Wait, what? Penelo still hasn't even hit level 76 yet. Penelo, do you not have a Nihopalui Blue on? Yeah, you do. Embroidered Tepet. Doubles XP. Huh. Well, Bosch, you are ahead of the curve, sir. Get out of here. Not sure how that happened. But, Penelo, you're falling behind. You need to get with the program, girl. Come on. I wonder if you actually get more XP when you actually kill something. I said actually twice in a row. That reminds me of a particularly annoying thing that I once experienced. So I had a professor once in college at Oklahoma State University who said actually at least twice a sentence. Constantly. It was the worst vocal tick I have ever heard in a person whose profession is primarily public speaking. Like, it was bad. It was the kind of thing where I counted them once and there was over 100 actualies in a single 50-minute class period. It was not a good time. It was very distracting. And very unfortunate. Yeah. If I had made a drinking game out of it, I would have suffered mightily. Fortunately, I am not inclined to do such things. Especially when I know I'm going to become blackout drunk because of all the actualies I have to listen to. Also, sneaking the alcohol into class on a dry campus might have been somewhat difficult and not approved by the institution that I was attending. Wow, Ash, that bow does a lot of damage. Way to go with that. Proud of you. Proud of you, Ash. You do good work. At least there's no mimics here, so I don't have to worry about things that aren't red dots being relevant. Ridding the world of red dots. That's my goal. Just like most doctors. Ridding the world of red dots. Red dots are such a strange indication of serious illness. Like rashes? Rashes are weird when you think about it. Like, it's not like your skin just turns red, right? Your entire skin doesn't turn red. Your skin becomes speckled red. It's like, why? Why is only part of your skin becoming red? Are only some of the skin follicles like irritated? Or hair follicles? Is it a hair follicle issue? Doesn't seem like it, right? When you get chicken pox or whatever. I mean, certainly there are things like poison ivy that it's dependent on which part of your skin absorbed the poison. Is it okay to call that poison? Right? I mean, we call it poison ivy. But would you really call what we absorb from it poison or just like an irritant? Like if you were exposed to enough poison ivy, would you just straight up die? Like would enough poison ivy actually kill you or just make you really uncomfortable? I mean, to be perfectly honest, having a body completely covered in poison ivy sounds a lot less pleasant than dying. I mean, just dying sounds fine. Like you just get exposed to a bunch of poison ivy and then you just kick the bucket. But having full poison ivy skin, no thank you. Hello, are you what I've been searching for? No, you're just a bell wyvern. Don't make me so excited. What am I even looking for? What does it look like? I am looking for a blob. I'm looking for a blobby blob. And apparently it's just going to drop out of the sky dramatically as soon as I kill the last enemy. Is it here? Nope. No dramatic blobs falling. I'm in the right place, yes? This is the North Sword? Yes. The North Sword. The North Sword. Yes, eh? Say this is the North Sword, say? We like to be in the North, say? What's up, Moogles? How you guys doing? Doing good? That's cool. Don't mind me, I'm just killing... Do I have to kill the Moogles? Is that what it is? I've killed everything else, so that's gotta be it. Sorry, Moogles. Y'all are going down. Actually, it comes to mind that that is the one race that I haven't killed a member of. Oh, hello. And there he came. From the sky. Ethereum. You're going down, sucker. So yeah, like in your bestiary, you have entries for like the Baknami and the Sikhs and all those sorts of like weird races. But no Moogles. No Moogles and no Vieira. So that's weird. I would very much like to have all the races murdered. Also, I guess Humes. They don't count Humes as a thing. They do count Imperial Guardsmen, though. So that's weird. It's like Imperial Guardsmen are a race unto themselves. They're not human. It's a deep statement right there. Real depth to this game. Alright, Bestiary, what you got to tell me? I think I forgot to look last time, so... Well, hello. That was my first Dark Elemental? Really? Wow, okay. I'll have to go back there at some point and kill another Dark Elemental. Being an Elemental of Darkness. Really? Is that what it is? Huh. I'm shocked. Born of a fusion of powerful hatred and mist. Dark Elementals are born only in places where living creatures have perished with vengeance unexacted, rising from the spilled blood of the dead. Though they are not by nature evil, they suffer no challenge, and will drag those they deem foes into the darkness. I mean, that seems pretty evil. Just saying, like, if someone trips and, like, spills their coffee on you and you suck them into eternal darkness, that seems pretty evil. Just gonna throw that out there. It's an Etherian. Oh, his eyes are so pretty. A flan whose jelly transformed into an entirely novel substance due to a sudden change in its habitat. This strain is yet unrecorded. The camp annals is hunted on the Shirobi steppe. So I might understand that somehow killing all the enemies in the North Sword summoned this thing, suddenly changing its habitat and making it Etherian. Voressa, one of the rarest of gazers, said to arise only in places where massive numbers of lives have been taken, hunted in the Necro Hall of Anaburis. Do you have any idea how many of these bestiary entries talk about, oh, it only is available where lots of people have died? Like, they could save some time, you know, and just say, this block of enemies only appear in places where lots of people have died, because that's most of them. That's most of the bestiary right there. It's all of them. They all just need to have lots of people died. Well, anyways, I'm done with this. This is over. And next time, on the next dose of Acid Rain, I've got 5 more rare game to go, all of which are either in the Pharos or in the Pharos Subterra. So, I will see you then. Bye.